Rise and shine, my people. Welcome back to the channel. This is Evan Aga at the Physique. I want to start this video off by saying thank you to everyone who is subscribed to the channel, everyone who is showing love and showing support on the videos. I see every single one of you, and I appreciate you greatly. This video is a follow-up on the last video I did regarding 3 reasons you should not compete in the Alphalete Summer Shredding Competition. In this video, I'll be going over 3 reasons you should compete in the Alphalete Summer Shredding Competition. If you haven't watched that last video, you might want to check it out after watching this, especially if you're on the fence about competing in this show. I myself competed in the Summer Shredding Classic in October of 2021, where I placed 3rd in my class of the men's physique division. It was a great experience overall, which I would not take back, and in this video, I'll be sharing some of the positive aspects of my journey for you to consider. Jumping right in, the big thing that is most likely compelling the majority of people to compete in this show is the prize itself. This year, Alphalete has really stepped up their game. They're hosting shows in cities not only around the country, but around the world. The winners from each of these qualifying shows, as they're calling them, wins a bunch of goodies from Alphalete and the opportunity to compete in the championship competition at the end of October. Winners from the championship competition are competing for a chance at anywhere between $10,000 and $25,000. That's right, $10,000 and $25,000. A sponsorship from Alphalete, free gym membership at Alphaland, and the opportunity to shoot for Alphalete. Not only that, Alphalete is throwing in a bunch of gift cards, supplement sponsorships, equipment for audio and video editing. I had to pause this video a couple times just to take a look at this list and make sure I read off everything that they're giving to the winners. Hats off to Alphalete. It is pretty incredible what they're offering to the winners and how generous they're being with offering multiple prizes to not just the top place winner, but the winners of every class as well. This is something the mainstream bodybuilding federations, including the NPC and the IFBB, really need to do a better job at in terms of incentivizing competitors and not just rewarding the top placement. Now, I'm not saying everyone should get something because obviously first place is first place for a reason, but even first place in NPC and IFBB shows don't win nearly as much as Alphalete is offering in their show. And Alphalete shows don't even count for anything as far as helping you become pro. It's funny to me and kind of sad how a show hosted by a clothing brand is offering their competitors more of an incentive to compete as opposed to the mainstream league for bodybuilding. These prizes are on par with what competitors can expect to win from the Olympia. So hats off to that. Honestly, I'm impressed and slightly compelled to maybe compete myself. Who knows? The second reason why I think you should compete in the Alphalete Summer Shredding Competition is just the amount of exposure you'll get just by competing. Obviously, Alphalete is a huge brand, and this show has grown so much since they first started it a couple years ago, and it attracts competitors from all over the world at this point. That being said, there are a lot of big names who show up to these shows, including, of course, the owner of Alphalete himself, Christian Guzman, and I wouldn't even be surprised if you saw some Olympians there this year, maybe even CBum. I know for a fact a lot of companies will be out there as well, and you better believe they're scouting for athletes. Win or lose, if somebody likes your look and they like your energy, this could be a great opportunity for you to pick up a sponsorship or get to potentially work with one of these companies. I know a guy from a couple years back who didn't even win the Alphalete show, but he still ended up getting a sponsorship with Alphalete because he just had that look. So you really never know what could happen. At the end of the day, in this particular situation, it's not all about winning first place, more so as it is about putting yourself out there and being seen. All right, last but not least, the third and final reason I think you should compete in the Alphalete Summer Shredding Competition is just for the experience. If you're watching this video, maybe you've never competed in a bodybuilding show before, or maybe you've never competed in an Alphalete show before. Either way, this is a great opportunity for you to challenge yourself and see what you're capable of. I say this all the time to people who ask me if they should compete. Win or lose, the process, the journey of going through a prep is life-changing. You learn so much about your body and you learn so much about yourself as a person. It's absolutely priceless. Not only that, I'm of the mentality that if you've been thinking about doing something, you should probably just do it. Don't waste your time on the sidelines wondering what it would be like to play, and just get in the game. Even though I personally don't see myself competing in at least another show hosted by Alphalete, I certainly would not take back my experience having done it in the past. Overall, this is a great opportunity for you to challenge yourself, put yourself out there, get that exposure, and of course, take a shot at that grand prize. At the end of the day, if you're someone who's into fitness, this is an experience you should have at some point, whether it's an Alphalete show or any other show. For those of you who decide to commit to your summer shredding journey, I'll be doing more of these videos to give you more information on how you can prep as far as your diet, your training, and your mindset to get you in the best shape possible. If you're watching these videos and you're planning on competing, my goal throughout this series is to do everything I can to help you step on stage, not only in the best shape of your life, but with a real chance of winning the whole thing. If there's anything particular you'd like me to cover, make sure to drop it in the comments and I'll be answering every single person. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for supporting me in my journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Shoot for the stars.